Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. I want to take a quick second and say thank you to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to take a quick second to say thank you to anyone who's subscribed to the channel, comes in and watches the content. Thank you so much. And thank you to anyone who just comes in to check out my knife and EDC content. Today we've got another knife, but a different knife from Eafengrow that was donated to the channel from a brother from another mother. And this knife's still available, and I've been checking it out, and I thought it was worth sharing with you guys because it's a budget knife, and it is pretty original looking. It doesn't look like another knife. It is the Eafengrow EF693. Pretty basic bar lock knife. It's got G10 handles with this little bit of raised area here that, again, just it is a comfortable knife in hand. You've got this kind of spear drop pointy blade that's D2. You've got a swedge up here. You've got jimping, and you've got the bar lock. So you can either open it with a flick or you can open it with a finger flick. It has very good detent. Whoops. For a bar lock knife, you've got steel liners that have weight relief holes milled in the liners. You've got a G10 backspacer, deep carry clip. It's not reversible, however. It is a right carry clip. I have sharpened this just to see how the D2 felt after using it because it came to me used, and it is it sharpened up really nicely. Felt good under my veneers. Very slicey. But the Eafengrow EF693 is a knife that's available on Amazon. It is a knife that comes in under 30 bucks. So this knife, I think today is listing for somewhere around $27.99. It might go up, I don't know. It didn't look like that was a sale price. That looked like that was just a regular everyday price. And again, it's not premium materials, but for a basic cutting tool with a good locking system, it's a strong knife. The bar lock's super solid. There is no blade play either side to side or up and down. The bar lock works very well both in deployment and in pull and shut. I like the blade shape. It is a flat grind, but it is slicey. Slicey on multiple materials, slicey on cardboard. I don't have any bigger cardboard here to really show you, but it's slicey on paper, slicey on thicker materials like wood. It's just got a pretty substantial blade. So if we were going to look at the blade thickness, we would see that this guy comes in at 0.14. Behind the edge comes down to right around 0.02. The handle is contoured and comes in right over a ½ inch at 0.5090. Do a couple of quick size comparisons. Curled Steel 4max Elite. Savvy Baby Banter, smaller than the 4max, much bigger than the Baby Banter. Let's look at it next to a Benchmade Bug Out. Smaller than the Bug Out, or bigger than the Bug Out, I'm sorry. And smaller than the PM2. Get our little handy dandy 8-inch knife, 3.5-inch blade, 4.5-inch handle, between 3 1/4 and 3.5-inch cutting area. You got jimping on the spine. You got a little bit of swoop there on the spine. Eafengrow has made some knives in the past that were questionable in terms of looking like other knives. Again, this knife came to me to use in a giveaway, which I will, but once I used it, it looks like an original design. It functions very well. One of the things that I noticed about the Eafengrows that I experienced that were a little suspect was the quality of the construction, the machining, the action, things like that were all very good. This knife is a budget version of a D2 steel, G10 handled, bar lock knife, the EF693. Again, $27.99, so under 30 bucks on Amazon. Unique little knife. Doesn't, again, to me, it looks unique, right? You've got this kind of weird blade shape. You've got a pretty generic handle with the lanyard hole. You've got this G10 that's raised on the one side. Looks like it's indented. No, it's raised. It's on both sides. So you've got the G10 on both sides, but you don't have a reversible clip. Just a fine knife for a cutting tool, for a get-me-done knife, for a $30 cutting tool. I can say that I think this knife is worth $27.99. I think it feels like it's more knife than that when you hold it. I mean, it feels, granted it's a D2 blade, or claim speed D2. Again, I sharpened it and it felt very good on the stone. It burred up nicely, sharpened up nicely, deploys very easily. I'm a middle finger flicker guy anyway, so I can flick it from towards the tip, I can flick it towards the tail, I can flick it in the middle, and it does have that longer, thin deployment hole, so really wherever you're comfortable flipping it, it kind of puts you in that position because it flips equally good anywhere you put your finger. Is on ball bearings, cage ball bearings, and just an interesting budget knife. So I won't spend a ton of time on it. I did want to share it with you guys. I did want to point it out. It does have the EF on the one side, the big D2 on the other. No other branding on the knife. I've not taken it apart, nor do I plan to. Really no need. It's perfectly centered. Action's very good on the knife, and I just think it's an interesting budget option for some of you guys that, you know, Eafengrow, I know in the past has done some things that look like other knives. This one didn't strike me that way. I was actually surprised when I got it out and started handling it when it came in that it felt like such a well-built knife. But that is the Eafengrow EF693, available in this color and I think another color, maybe an olive green, at Walmart or at Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. It was $27.99. Should be right around that $30 mark. But guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you're so inclined, give me a like. And if you're so inclined, also hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. It really does help me out. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.